We're very much looking forward to this day. I've already met the groundsman. Here's Trungle. Trungle's come with us this weekend, and Trungle's got her scarf on. We're off to pub. Come on, Trungle.
Welcome to the field. Mousehole!
Hello, welcome to Luke Meadow for this Southern League clash between Mousehole and Didcot Town. Today we're just 15 miles south of Oxford, where last night the boys stayed at a golf club and had their morning walk around the course.
Pitch isn't looking as good as it used to when I played here.
And for a member of the Mousehole coaching staff, it's a trip down memory lane.
Andy done his own thing, he was quality. He just done his own little role.
Yeah, he was a
in
good old
midfield.
boy, Andy.
If you told him to do something, he completely ignored it.
What's it like being back?
Oh, it's like being back at home, Kev.
Tell me about your time here. When were you here? What did you do?
Oh, 25 years ago probably. Finished my career here at DIDCOT. That was my last semi-professional playing at DIDCOT. Played midfield. Just talking to Pete, who was manager as well at the time. John, who's the dad of the manager at DIDCOT now. He was the coach. Yeah, we had a brilliant time here. Really good, friendly club.
Mousehole currently sit third in the league, but most importantly, top of the form table, with 4 clean sheets in their last 5 games. And after beating Didcot 5-0 already this season, they'll fancy their chances today. This is Mousehole versus Didcot Town. Well, it's half-time here and Mousehole are trailing by a goal to nil, and with me is Paul and Les to give their thoughts. Paul, what did you make of that?
Very frustrating, Ed. We started, as we did last week, we came out of the blocks again. First 15, 20 minutes, we dominated the game. We had all the possession. Ollie didn't have a save to make. One mistake, and we're 1-0 down. Very frustrating.
That was a ferocious start. It was brilliant. It's like playing on a sandpit, though. It's so sandy. It's like there's more sand on that pitch than there is on half the beaches in Devon. But
Les, what did you make of that?
As I said, it's frustrating. We started well, but one mistake, we're 1-0 down. You can't play football on that really because the ball is just not doing anything that we want it to do. It's bobbling here, bobbling. There's no control. It's hard. It's hard. They're going to have to up it in the second half, definitely.
Paul, do you think that if we don't come away from this match with anything, let alone 3 points, the pitch will have played a big part in it?
Yeah, but we can't blame that because obviously it's the same for both sides. I think considering the conditions, I think we played some really, really good football. Hayden's had a couple of efforts, Oscar as well. Balls bubbled at the last minute. Unfortunately, I said to the guy next to me, Ollie hadn't had a single save to make, and then they go and score. But I do genuinely think if we're patient, maybe he may make a couple of changes, but I'm still really confident that we'll get 3 points here today, guys.
What about you, Paul? Do you think if we keep up this tempo and maybe make a few changes, we could come away with something?
I think it's got Simo written all over it. I think he'd absolutely tear it up. I think he'd be a really good addition, certainly by the 70-minute mark or something like that. But we can win this. I mean, we're all over him. Possession-wise, we must be 70% at least for us. There's no reason why we can't win this.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers. Can I just say, last week I wasn't getting pasties. He sent me for the drinks. So thank you very much for that.
Pies, don't you?
Well, it's all finished here, and Mousehole picked up a late point against Didcot. It's finished 2-2, and joining me are the two goal scorers, Ross Derham and Morgan Lewis. Ross, what did you make of that game?
I thought it was a scrappy game, to be fair. First 20 minutes, we had all the touches in their box, and then it just changed like a basketball game, and they had one touch in our box, one shot, and they scored. So frustrating one to take, and then it's just another one, controlling the pitch and attacking the ball when we need to, and they scored a second. But Morgan done very well to get his first goal, and he slotted it in really well in the bottom corner. So that gave us a bit of momentum. And then I came on late in the game, and like the gaffer said, a cool head, and it was really scrappy towards the end. And I kind of just won the second ball and just tapped it in, really. So,
as Ross just said, you scored that goal to get us back into the game. How did that affect the flow of the game?
I thought it was massive. Like, the way we were playing, I thought we played quite well considering the score. I think we just needed something to get us going again. So our goal at that time, I thought, gave us a big boost, and then we went on and got another when Ross came on. So I just thought it changed the momentum again after they just scored. But it's another point in the right direction to where we want to be.
It was good that the heads didn't drop in the team as we went 2-0 down just after half time. How do you feel that really affected the outcome of the game?
I think first half I thought we were really on top, and like Ross just said, they had one touch in the box and they scored. So yeah. I think the way we were playing, we weren't disheartened because we were playing well and we knew things would come. And it's exactly the same in the second half. They scored early on, and our heads could have dropped and we could have probably conceded another, but we just kept going because we knew we were playing well, and then things just fell into the right place. We scored 2, and it's a decent result away considering the pitch and everything else.
Jake, a point grabs right at the end there. What were your thoughts on that game?
Obviously really pleasing at the end to get the point. A real moment of cool calmness from Ross. Really pleased for him. She's had such a long time out, and you know he wants to play. This all players do, and I just felt like that was deserved. First half, I'm scratching the head how we came in at half time 1-0 down. You know, we obviously get the numbers at half time. They'd had one penalty box entry and one shot. You know, whereas we'd had 8 shots and 7 penalty box entries, but we missed chance after chance or picked the wrong pass when we were in great position. So I was really pleased with the first half, despite being behind. Second half was more scrappy, and they got they had a bit more. They had a bit more of an attacking threat, I thought, in the second half. But again, the second goal was poor. So to be 2-0 down on what's the most difficult surface we've played on this season is tough. But the togetherness of the group, we spoke about it before the game, is huge. You know, we've brought 17 boys away with us. You know, all here, stayed last night. You know, big thanks to the club for supporting that, and I thought we showed it made a difference. You know, we started with a real energy, but they all contributed. And we had 3 boys who've not got on there, 4 boys that not got on there, and they were cheering the boys on. You know, there wouldn't be any louder cheerleaders. So massive positives for them. The togetherness of the fans today was unbelievable. I don't know, there was so many of our fans here today. So, you know, all of those factors thrown in, it feels a bit like a win. You know, and to get what we deserved at the end, and I feel we deserve more. But it's tough place to come. A good home record, obviously. You know, as I said, really difficult surface. All of that rolled into one. It feels like a really positive couple of days.
As you just spoke about, cool and composed heads. Do you think it was that got us the result?
Well, no, because I think if we'd had those cool and composed heads in the first half, we'd have found ourselves ahead. But we just snatched at them, or just didn't quite have that moment of quality to take those chances. But Morgie's goal was a fantastic goal. You know, and that was a moment of quality and a calm head. Went 1-on-1, great finish. And then Rossi could have lashed at that and got excited, but didn't. You know, just side-footed it and got it on target, and that's all you can ask. So, but look, that was a great bit of quality from Ross. He's capable of that. We know that. But yeah, I think if we'd showed a little bit more ruthlessness and calmness in and around the box, in the first half we wouldn't have had to worry so much, but we didn't. And to go 2-0 down away from home and get a point says a lot about the group, and doesn't surprise me. They're a great bunch, and these last 2 days have proved it. I think we're closer as a group, and I think it's just been a really positive thing. And like I say, with the support we've had here today, unbelievable. So yeah, it's a nice one. We'll enjoy scoring late. Always a good feeling. And we'll go obviously into next Saturday at home to Shaftesbury. It should be full of couples, should be full of confidence. Another one on the unbeaten run, still unbeaten. So yeah, lots of bits to like for me. I feel like it could have easily been more, but we'll take it and move on.
Thanks, Jake.